Oh my god, I can't even do my dailies.
Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase, accompanied by Clocky's TikToks. After 12 system
Okay, I
hours,
guess we're
this
jumping right
grand
into it, I guess.
celebration will commence with much fanfare.
I already told you. We can talk things out.
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend to, so I had no choice but to resort to asking this
It's the
favor.
fact that Robin's playing in the background.
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also have to remind you of its risks.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just...
I'm gonna skip him.
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
My name's Boot Hill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
This song is making this scene so emotional.
Galaxy Ranger?
You look like you seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct?
Is it good volume?
That's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
It probably is.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status, and none of them are pretty stories. I have a hard time believing you.
This is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even a bit about the Galaxy Rangers being turned into gibbons by Dr. Primitive, and they're in some valley screwing around on swings.
What?
Of course. I know you won't believe me. Which is also why, similarly, I have a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless. See the bullets in this gun? 9mm. An eternal classic. I
His
mean,
voice
he has
kinda
some switches
crazy.
up right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, then this bullet might just end up in my head. I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes. So, you all have to first prove yourselves.
Why he just walked away? He's like,
Where are you
I'm done with this conversation.
Recognize this?
What is that?
going? It's a muddle fudger. The Jade Abacus of Ally and Oath. The CN Joe really gave this to you guys?
Muddle Fudger. They're getting close.
Little fudger?
This is the Jade Abacus.
They're
gifted to the
cursing.
Express by
Yeah,
the
they might as well have said it.
General.
They might as well have said it.
Its presence on board serves as the Shenzhou Alliance's official recognition of the Express. Is that enough?
Not bad, kiddo. And across these sprawling stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of Cloud Knights. Now, I reckon that'd be one fudging sight to behold.
Now it's your turn.
Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shown on them. We ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets. But I've been around the block enough to know the way to handle these types of situations is...
Situations? He did not say the you in that.
Feel free to toss any questions my way. Let's see if my answers can't turn your trust. If your gut tells you otherwise, still ain't too late to show me the door.
And why would I play along?
If
Why would he?
I truly am a real Galaxy Ranger, you stand to lose nothing.
All right then. Tell me, what kind of organization are the Galaxy Rangers?
My friend, this question is a hard one. I don't think I can even consider us an organization to begin with. Everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt, with their own resolute sense of righteousness and not so welcome among such so-called universal values.
This reply does not instill trust. It only makes your predicament more precarious.
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right? But us Galaxy Rangers don't need that sort of thing. What brings us together is a shared bottom line. Never bully the weak. Never kill the innocent. These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross as a person. As Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere to the bottom line. When someone crosses them, the hunt's vengeance will surely come knocking. And in this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please. You catch my drift?
So they're lawless, basically.
Second question.
Right?
Why do you seek trouble with the Astral Express?
I already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter. But I don't have an invite. And I can't even enter the family's hotel doors. If only I could borrow the Nameless's identity. The entire cosmos knows your guess of the family.
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers also esteemed guests?
Right?
Oh, you've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. It's fine if I tell you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter.
Acheron.
A son of a nice lady posing as one of us. She's on Penacony right now. My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all genetic organisms.
Right.
In one moment and gone the next. Ugh. She scares the fudge out of me. Still, she gave me some vital info.
That Galaxy Ranger imposter.
Black Swan. Oh no, it's Acheron.
Third question.
Is it a hard question?
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me. That person calls herself Acheron. And according to our informant,
I really hope we get a lot, like they
Emanator
actually close up on Acheron's story, because we know nothing about her.
It's impossible.
That's what I said. Don't worry. When I first received the news, I had the exact same reaction as you.
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal. What reason would they have to bequeath strength unto mortals?
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which, for many people, it's better that way. Otherwise, there'd be wanton bloodshed across the cosmos, or even...
What do you mean they can conceal their own identities? How?
Turning their back on the path they're supposed to follow. I had the good fortune of running into an elation emanator. Its appearance was no different than that of those clowns. If it weren't through sheer luck that I got it drunk, I would have never known of its eminent status. Even in the purest hunt, you'll find the Xianzhou Alliance under the spotlight and Galaxy Rangers lurking in the shadows. Paths are inevitably concepts created by people and exist in planes beyond our understanding. To reckon that nihility emanators don't exist, well, maybe we just ain't nihilistic enough.
I need to know more about the eons.
Do you understand now?
They're so interesting.
Your companions are in danger, and it's pretty harrowing. If you don't want to believe me, you'd best send a message to them, but I'd advise you to move fast.
Right, because they're working with
We don't know
her.
what's happening in the dreamscape or how much of what the memo keeper said is true. And that Acheron, who knows what she intends to do?
I don't intend to do anything.
Oh damn.
That's not up to you.
Hello?
Did you know? People who come to the land of dreams for for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm that they're still walking on solid
You made some chips.
ground. And then they will
This is basically a show.
raise their heads to gaze at the sky. Be it reality,
Ow! Ow!
staring at the sky is instinctual for humanity. Since the day that the golden hour was completed, it's always been there, watching over every single night of decadence. But now this night sky has been mercilessly severed, dyed with the mist of nihility. And this whole event happened within the course of a single slash of a blade.
A single slash of a blade isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades.
Oh.
The second one was faster.
Okay.
That's not the point.
Who the fuck is this?
Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. Even if the harmony is all embracing, I have no choice but to show some of them the door. For the sake
Is this the Harmony person?
and the
No way.
peace. The planet of festivities has no place for you, a puppet of nihility. Those who live in the shadows do not bear the right to tread the illuminated stage.
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not much difference between us.
True.
It's only polite to reveal your true self, at least when speaking to
Yeah.
others.
Very hypocritical.
Penacony's dream master.
That's just another reason that you can't stay. Whether you believe it or not, this is the real me. We are one.
Is this the unity that the family espouses?
My mortal shell has long since dissipated. The Oak family's 107,336 offspring are now my eyes, ears, and mouths, spreading joy across dreams when required, and in times of essential need, exiling evil from this haven in my stead.
Okay, hold on. I have to read this. Hold on. I don't know what's happening. The Dream Master. So it's because our theory is that Misha's the Dream Master and the Watchmaker are different people. Yeah, that was my mother. She did a little hair mask that like kind of dyed her hair. Whoa, what the fuck? Wait. Well, it wasn't really a hair mask. It's like it was cabbage. I don't know. She made it herself.
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave Penacony.
Uh-huh.
I am glad that you're an understanding one.
Cabbage
Alas, I'm not.
and like other plants.
If you think you can.
Oh,
Are you threatening me?
I ended it with a period. It was a statement, not a threat.
she ate him up. Your Honor, she ate him up. I fear that she devoured.
Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. And usually, when faced with my questions, most people retort, "Why can't I?" The result has invariably been that they can't.
You are confident. But be reminded, the family is forgiving, but not weak. The chords of the harmony extend across worlds. If you do not comply, when the blade is unsheathed for even a hair's breadth, you will never be able to escape the eternal Centurion's wrath in all of your lifetime. 137 individuals. That is how many heathens I have exiled since I became Dream Master. Among them were those who once severed my wings, and those who immolated my body.
What does immolated mean? Pause.
And here I stand again, about to add another mark to the tally.
Kill or offer as a sacrifice, especially by burning. Oh.
And you will die.
Oh.
I mean, all of you will.
Bird, she sees you, babe.
But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask.
Oh, really?
I'll leave.
A wise choice.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
Well, no. We know because the bird was there at the end of last patch. But because it's not like Sunday ever acknowledged the bird. So what if it's not his bird? What if it's not? What if the Dream Master was making sure everything was going according to plan with Sunday?
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those born on the far bank cannot seek solace across the river.
But because he himself, he does have servants, right? Because he's like the head of the family. So he could have legit servants watching him. But then we did see the bird start following Aventurine. Oh no. We bought our friend Birkenstocks, and apparently they might be too big. I don't think Sunday's the Dream Master.
The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in tricksters wrongdoers, and criminals. But even the harmony itself will never welcome the self-annihilator of nihility. And even more so, when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything.
Because
Your
if
strength is obviously a gift of the sleeping and shapeless, immeasurable and fathomless, like a tributary spawned from the abyss that brings death and sin to all.
if Sunday could do this long before he quote unquote died,
A befitting name.
I feel like we would have
Take
seen
it from someone on the other side.
glimpses of this happening.
You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only one outcome.
She sees you, babe.
Its future holds nothing but nihility. Just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
Robin?
Attention, please. The unusual event that occurred moments ago was due to a technical malfunction.
So we're
at
playing as
Clock
Sparkle.
Studios theme park. The
Because this
family has
is the
promptly
golden hour.
responded to secure the area, and we're
Not the
happy to
exiled
report that there
place.
have been no injuries.
Oh, I swear that was no movie shoot. So many chips fell from the sky, and I even caught one of them. But it vanished in an instant before my very eyes.
They're playing the song.
Excuse me. Are you talking about the Clock Studios theme park incident?
Robin?
Yeah, what about it?
Sparkle, get your ass.
Miss Robin, am I seeing things right?
No need to worry. I apologize for any inconvenience caused to your delightful dream journey. But you just mentioned about the chips.
What is
really
Sparkle's
piqued my
goal?
interest. Would you mind providing more details about the incident?
Oh, it was just.
Because this
those
is
chips
right
you
after
normally see everywhere.
Aventurine
The green ones?
got to the
They
exile
fell from the
place.
sky as if it were raining.
And then those chips simply disappeared.
Yeah, see?
It appears to be the dream sim tech the Iris family has been developing.
Huh? Miss Robin, you mean?
Oh, hey,
those
Joel.
chips were all part of a performance? But I really.
Shh. This technology hasn't been made public yet. It was originally planned to debut at the Charmony Festival, but it seems it's been leaked. Can you help me keep this secret? The raining chips were supposed to be part of my act.
Like, why is Sparkle taking it upon
I
herself
see. Then it
to
all makes
divert the
sense
attention
now.
from all of this that's
I'll
happening?
Do anything to help make the Charmony Festival a success.
Thank you. As appreciation, I'd like to give you a token gift.
Oh, this button is.
No, it's definitely
At
Sparkle.
just the right moment
That's why
in
they
the
haven't put, like,
celebration,
the Robin name.
There could be an unexpected treat in store for you.
Because this is
It looks like there are other
the
gifts
golden
for-
hour dreamscape.
I'll have to excuse myself.
And Robin is
Enjoy
currently
the
dead,
dreamscape.
quote unquote.
So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
Robin? No. Oh. Hey, girl. No, yeah, it's for sure Sparkle, 100%, but I don't understand what benefit she is getting from pretending to be Robin. Her goal is Sunday, but Sunday's been taken care of. He's in the land of exiles now. Because you don't die when you get killed by death, right? We've confirmed that because Robin's alive. And Aventurine's alive. They're all alive. Still. Cute. I feel like,
promised they would protect the guests within the dream.
because you know how Acheron,
But I witnessed a group of organic life forms making their way to the theme park. And soon after, a rip tore through the sky, and black rain started leaking out of the void.
what do you mean?
The family needs to provide a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and return to reality. I thought the dreamscape was supposed to be a paradise. If it's not, then there's no point staying here.
It appears the good sir has seen many great events. And it's true that an uninvited guest has unexpectedly entered the dreamscape. However, their target is not the ordinary guests, but the ambassadors of the IPC. The family will certainly ensure that the safety of the guests is of the highest importance.
Miss Robin,
I feel like they're skipping parts of the song because it's not supposed to be the actual song. They're just teasing her performance for the Charmy Festival.
But it won't resolve the problem.
Because that's still happening in 12 system
The family
hours.
can try their best to protect their reputation, but as a guest, I don't wish to gamble with my life.
But as you can see, sir, no innocent bystanders were affected in
Yeah,
this
see, why does Sparkle wants to assure everyone that it's okay, and that she wants as many people as possible to stay in the
I believe
dreamscape.
you know this better than I do. If this incident happened in real life, how many people would be able to walk away from it?
Because does she work the same as
I could stay here, but keep
Black
in mind,
Swan?
guests
Because Black
come
Swan
together
doesn't really
for
have
me to
power
enjoy the
outside of the
dreamscapes.
dreamscape,
I do
right?
not wish to be entangled
Does
in a
Sparkle work the
conflict
same?
between the family and the IPC, so let's not have any more unnecessary incidents.
Of course. With the Charmony Festival about to commence, we will spare no effort in our preparations. Rest assured. To express our apologies, the family has arranged this gift for the guests. Thank you for understanding.
Like, what's this button gonna do?
You've had
Get it!
a bit to drink. You sure you're okay?
Hello. May I ask what happened here?
Nothing to be worried about. There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studios theme park. Please stay calm.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss Robin? Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and I'm still not too used to working on the streets. I didn't realize it was you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't sweat it. You guys have a tough job. I know how it is. How's the situation looking?
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the dreamscape, and so far, no threats have been detected. We can expect order to be restored soon.
Rest assured, Miss Robin will intensify our patrols to ensure that no incidents occur.
I trust you guys. But regarding what happened in the theme park, what do you hounds think about it? It's okay. Feel free to speak your mind.
Well,
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent? And that Galaxy Ranger who easily cut through the sky?
Oh?
Miss Robin, tell you the truth, everyone's been talking about it. The myriad factions on Penacony have already been causing unease for everyone.
Thank you all for your loyalty towards the family. The planet of festivities has indeed run into some trouble. the representative from the IPC. He's trying to regain ownership of Penacony and is prepared for a hostile takeover. Of course, the family did not agree. The result of the failed negotiations is as you see it now.
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
Don't worry. Mr. Sunday is
Right,
currently
Mr.
tracking his
Sunday.
whereabouts,
Is she gonna play
and he'll have
both
something to
roles?
show for it soon.
Oh, they're both gone?
However, given the situation, the IPC surely won't let this go easily. Therefore, we are relying on you hounds to maintain the order and stability of the dreamscape.
Please be assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders seriously. We won't let those IPC cronies get away with this.
Thank you for your hard work. If there are any other members who still feel uneasy, please tell them on my behalf that protecting the dreamscape requires everyone's help. This is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests. There's one for you too. Please, open it at the Charmony Festival for an unexpected surprise.
I can't believe I received a gift from Miss Robin. It feels like I'm dreaming. Wait, I am in a dream.
This girl.
If trouble comes knocking on our door, we're not afraid to go to war.
He wants everyone to press at the exact same time at the Charmony Festival.
Protected by the Bloodhound family.
Why? She's gonna literally explode the dreamscape.
Miss Robin? That's the renowned cosmic superstar, Miss Robin!
I didn't expect to meet a fan here. I'm honored. Welcome to Penacony, a world filled with wonderful dreams.
I can't believe I'm actually meeting the real Robin! Shouldn't you be preparing for the Charmony Festival?
Preparation is important, but the ceremony is fundamentally about sharing the Great One's harmony with everyone. If there's a chance to sing with everyone, I will not refuse. Regarding the recent mishap, I understand it negatively impacted some of our guests. As a member of the family, it's only right for me to come forward and offer my apologies to everyone.
Right.
But, are you sure it was actually a mishap? Everyone saw those chips descending like rain and the red light tearing through the sky. Claiming it was merely special effects seems a bit far-fetched. Plus, I met that generous gentleman. He looked really out of it and kept talking to himself. Is this also part of the performance?
The generous gentleman.
Everyone, please do not panic.
Aventurine?
I believe that the family will give everyone a satisfactory answer in due time.
Even if you say so, Miss Robin, it's hard to believe.
Some people just never listen, do they? It's never ending. It just goes on and on. I'm getting really tired of this.
Miss Robin?
Still, I suppose I should keep on helping everyone. I am the epitome of joy, kindness, and goodness, after all.
Huh? What was I just doing?
Oh wow, she
And
removed her, changed his
Who might
memory.
you be, miss?
Sparkle.
Here, take this, little guest. This gift has been specially prepared for you by the family. Make sure to take good care of it until the opening of the Charmony Festival. Then, when the show reaches its climax, press the button together with the others around you. You never know. Something very exciting might happen.
Do people not know about the masked fools?
We're back to where it all began.
Okay, hi.
You entered the golden hour from this place. And it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony. It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more. But it's time I laid bare the entire truth before you. As you might have heard, I also go by another name. Stellaron Hunter Sam.
That's wild.
I know you have many questions. Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by that meme? In that instant before it killed me? I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils. So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations, drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel. I intended to call upon death before you arrived, to solve the riddle using more direct means, and then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script, and I didn't get a chance to explain it to you. It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria, miasma, exploded in my mind as if it was actually reality. But after the momentary numbness subsided, I found that my body was absolutely unscathed. I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more chaotic, more primal memory zone. Its name? Land of the Exiles. And so, then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity. So, I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield. And after, all my attempts proved futile. It wasn't until not long ago, when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream, causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape, that I was able to awaken you and your companions one by one. And that's it. That is all that's happened so far.
Wait, what? What? I was still alive, and it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath this dreamscape of Penacony lies another more chaotic, more primal memory zone. Its name, Land of the Exiles. And so then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence, yet I could not reveal my own identity. Okay, yes, that's when Acheron and her... Okay.
I know it's tough to believe all this without reservations. I just want to say, you are very close to the final answer. Just one more thing needs to be done. And then I can prove it to you.
Okay.
Now, let's leave this place. Please close your eyes. Take a deep breath and visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart. And remember, you must not open your eyes at all times. 3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. The one who has come to greet us has arrived.
The death meme? Mm-hmm.
never knew you could do this.
Wait.
Do you have
Played in a
driver's
suit.
license?
I do.
Is she Olivia Rodrigo?
That is surprising.
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins?
No, it's nothing. I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
I'm not so sure about that. Slow down a bit.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you like.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Let me stay a little longer in this body. Such a long tunnel. Didn't feel this long when I set off.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
Japella.
Is that also part of the script?
It's in your script too.
Sorry. I didn't notice.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance. I told you before, it's a bad habit.
What about you then? Is this the moment you finally find the death you've been looking for?
As always, it's a blank slate. It's not on this planet. Why the sudden inquiry?
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver. I just want to get there in one piece.
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Will that do?
Hey, don't take everything so seriously. Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type. He can see the future, and we, likewise, are aware of our predetermined end. But before that moment arrives,
Was that on her face before?
what we do. We all
No,
have
right?
this right, don't we?
What the fuck's going on?
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
So we saw those memories of hers?
Yeah. Glad to see you're safe and sound.
Hey, well.
Close your eyes. This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as Death is actually the guardian of the land of the exiles. It abides by a certain rule. Abducting people from their dreams and bringing them here.
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef. Every emergence of
Dreamflux
that
Reef,
is
noted.
related to the Watchmaker. Since Dreamflux Reef is where it brings its captives, It's likely that many of our long-standing questions will be answered in this place.
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream. There are no regulators here like the family.
Mm-hmm.
And they all look like they're mildly dazed. But
How many
from the
people are
whispers of the
here?
residents, they've heard a familiar name. Gallagher.
Oh.
It's that man again. Always in the right place at the right time. Though that does save us the trouble of looking for him. Himiko and March have already made a move. Get ready. We're about to set off.
Okay.
The real dreamscape, the land of the exiles.
Whoa.
Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
You already know I gotta make sure we get every single chest. Actually scary. I don't want him looking at me no more. This man's so pretty. What? Wait. What was that? I literally scratched my eyeball. Oh my god.
Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the dreamscape.
Yeah, and then the family can't even reach this. Like, what?
The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful dream.
No, for sure.
When I first saw it, I was in awe too. The sky here, it's like a reflection of the 12 dreamscapes. What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas. The layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive.
Yeah, that means there's a lot of people living here. What?
It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
The others?
Take a
Isn't it
right
just
turn
March?
at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district. There are more people there. And perhaps someone knows where she is.
Not coming with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime,
I don't know how I feel about you going to
I'll
find
try and
Gallagher on your
locate
own.
Gallagher.
Sure. Let's reconnect.
Because we have no... I mean, I guess you're Sam. Like, you can take care of yourself.
Letting her go was the right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to.
Him, Misha?
Let's go. I'm sure you've already noticed him.
He's talking with Clocky.
He's right over there.
Yep.
The Reverie Hotel's bellboy.
Yeah, how did he get here?
How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream. We'd better check, just to be sure.
Mikael, I know your true identity, bitch. There's a lot of listening in this one. We're eavesdropping on everyone. What the fuck?
This trash can is perfect for me, and perfectly legal for me to stay in.
Perfect. Didn't do anything wrong. What do you mean? What are you doing in there? What? Literally, I was not gonna question it until you said that. Like, why would you say that? Right, Misha, what are you doing here?
You're the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. Oh.
There's a bird back there.
And who might this be?
Tick-tock! Old friend!
Walt sees him?
Friend. Let's high-five!
How can Walt see him?
Your, memory zone meme?
Nope. Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here.
Oh, Misha lives
How
here?
did you two
He can
get
go in
here?
between both of the dreamscapes?
This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public. I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
Who?
So, this is your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
Ferrying?
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Okay, so Sleepy's the memory zone meme.
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here...
Yeah, for the people who live here, they love that
couldn't
thing.
be further from
They're like,
the
oh,
truth.
it's my taxi.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently? Say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher.
Damn it.
But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed.
Hosting? A visitor.
Mr. Yang?
Sunday.
The person you're looking for. Is it Miss Robin?
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
If it's not too much trouble.
How long has she been here?
Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful dream, but its safety is unmatched. How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together. She's gone to Miss
What is up with
Grace's to
Hoyo
visit
and
the
little blue
children.
boys with
She won't
shorts?
be leaving anytime soon, so there should be enough time.
All right then, we'll follow your plan. Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser.
Now I feel like it's not.
Yes, and I believe their relationship with Gallagher may run deep. Why else would they be so clandestine about their discussion?
Clandestine.
Regardless, we have to find Gallagher.
Very fast.
Say, you mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could see, right? I can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart?
Of course!
Forget it. It's not important. We'd better just follow Misha.
I get it, Mr. Yang, and yes, you are. You're literally the youngest of us all.
Everyone, look! From here, you can see the most spectacular
What the hell is that?
view of Dreamflux Reef.
Doctor Strange?
A black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria? Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
So Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami.
Who's that? Who is Miss Kami?
Look, there she is.
Oh, hey girl. Before I talk to you, I'm getting this. Ugh. Oh, there's a bird.
My calculations are finally done. In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below. My hypothesis was correct.
This place is gonna be destroyed when the Charmony Festival starts.
Devours everything. Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear.
Why does she have that little thing too?
I'm Kami, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics, and this is my life's work that I'm researching. See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago, but now it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely. But the scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side. By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate results.
Who's Rosalina?
After 10 system hours, the Dreamflux Reef will cease to exist. Just like the melting of glaciers, everything will crumble and disintegrate. The dreams on that side of the void will fuse into one.
Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world. She'll probably realize she's wrong soon enough.
You don't say. There was something
Thank
else
you.
that
Who
piqued
is
my
Madame
interest.
Rosalina?
Who is Madame Rosalina?
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria dynamics?
He's now interested.
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course! She's an excellent scholar of Memoria dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers.
Girl, wait.
Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria.
Girl.
She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind.
Oh.
I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria.
Reverse it.
I felt it. The source is in the golden hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
No. Oh.
That's right. It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef before abruptly passing away.
Miss Kami regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war. She could see the Penacony of today. Its people building homes in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
Perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district. That...
One moment. There's another bird. Hi, bird. Heartbroken bird. Why can notes and clocks become friends, but birds can't fall in love with a cat? How would an ordinary person like you understand the love of birds? Girl, what? This is literally Mafia. It's actually insane. March.
Let me go.
Please, come to your senses. I'm begging you.
Let me go. Oh, the child. Thought it was Himiko for a second. I was like, who the fuck is grabbing my girl Himiko? March, what are you doing to this person?
Don't come near me.
There's a ghost.
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip? Mr. Yang and Mr. Trailblazer, I've been waiting for you.
Mister.
Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared and I just wanted to calm him down. But...
Let me go. Let me go. I've only done good in my life. Why can't I rest in
What did you do to him?
well, this is how it turned out.
Literally, what happened? Ghost of Dreamflux Reef.
Me? A ghost? Don't make me hit you. He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me. Dreamflux Reef.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I? I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried to leave me in my dreams.
He can't see Misha?
Curiosity kills the Papeshi. Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters! All the dead are right here. All of them!
You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
Don't say that name! It's all your fault. They're coming!
Okay.
Sure, I'll play along. The dice have been cast.
It's so fucking random.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
More business, eh?
All right, Acheron.
I weep for the departed.
Go ahead.
It too shall fall.
He passed out. His intense negative emotions
Bruh.
attracted the nearby memory zone memes.
I see.
Put him on the bench.
But why aren't the other people around here scared?
Because they've been here a while.
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see memory zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up call.
Hmm.
But we can't just leave this man here. Can we take him somewhere safe?
Put him on the bench.
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys.
Who? Jessie.
Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real dreamscape.
Genius like
Oh, this is Jessie.
Evening, Jessie. Is it evening?
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these be?
How long have they been
These two
here?
are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. I'll take care of him. There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
Do such things often happen here?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
Hmm.
This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
Whoa.
A Halovian lady?
Oh, Robin.
That must be Robin. She's also here in Dreamflux Reef.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe
Yeah.
and sound,
Sure. That's crazy. That means you're gonna run into Sunday. But Gallagher
Misha's
has
about
Sunday.
to take us to her to find out what happened.
Gallagher has
But
him.
before that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier, right?
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from neighboring star systems. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana, like islands in the ocean. They existed before the family arrived. I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Himiko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get going.
Okay. What's going on here?
That's how it is. I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Everybody knows Gallagher here?
Here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the Land of the Exiles. Micah, these are my companions.
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
You know us?
Does he see Misha?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 dreamscapes. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
Gravekeeper? Yeah, what?
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs. My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
You're too modest, Micah. When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the Sweet Dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
So, guardian of sorts.
Were you talking to me?
He doesn't
Mr.
see
Yang?
Misha.
On that note, Mr. Mika,
Himiko doesn't see
which
Misha either.
tombstones are you referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there. But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
An important guest? Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step.
Oh, it's Robin.
Everyone sings so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some valuable insights from it.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
Because she's just that girl.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef, talked to everyone I met, and they all told me the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
It seems you truly are a child of the Harmony. Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child.
Oh.
They're not old enough to enter the Sweet Dream managed by the family. If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength. And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
Aw.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children
I
and
love this
I
little lady.
understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality.
Yeah.
But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic.
Good.
You see, in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew.
It's nice seeing you,
I
girl.
heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry about that.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment, perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of Memoria and Asdana.
Right.
But now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony. And losing my voice is just one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
Revelation.
The Sweet Dreams collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward. But whenever I mentioned the anomalies in my dreams, all the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond. Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here. The land of the exiles, concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream, where Penacony's past is buried.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the Sweet Dream. It's regrettable, but the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the Sweet Dream. This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin? Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
I'd heard about what happened to the Cienjo Alliance, but as far as I'm aware,
But there's
the
Sparkle.
family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Who knows? Perhaps I've just been
Yeah,
way too
Sparkle.
long
I
in
don't know what the
this
hell she's planning. What is Sparkle doing?
Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it. I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr.
Well,
Mika?
Mikhail is Misha.
Well, here's my answer. I've decided to forgo my role and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
Oh.
Look here, brother. A little bird.
Looks
Oh.
like a fledgling Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling.
Let's take it
Let's
with
take it
us.
We
Oh.
can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice.
But where will it live? With you, girl.
But where will it
You're
live?
literally a bird name.
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly.
Aw.
Right?
Let's
He's-
see.
oh.
What is it that has captured the
Kind
attention
voice.
of the two best interpreters of the Great One? To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert.
What?
Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well.
Who the hell?
Do you want to rescue it?
Kind voice. The Dream Master.
But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Why'd you say it like
Even if
that?
it's small and not fully feathered and can't sing, it didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds, they should be flying free in the sky.
Why is that highlighted?
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
This has to be the Dream Master, right?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Ah, I see. It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story. As you probably know, Charmony doves
Right.
can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere
Wow.
creates amazing
I want to see it
lights
fly.
so that they look like shooting stars. We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant display is the result of countless struggles against nature over generations. Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground. So, to escape predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air.
Right.
After countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination, right?
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So,
Oh, we're about to see how they
what are
both
your
think.
thoughts, Sunday?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
That's an interesting perspective.
Yeah, they have
So,
interesting.
Have you decided what to do with the bird now?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live. no matter what.
I love them both.
Well
Oh,
said, kids.
they're gonna be the
It
reason I
seems
break my
each of
F2P
you
status.
has
I know it.
found your
I know it.
own answer.
I want them both.
Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true in their own way.
We will take good care of it. Won't we, brother?
Yeah. But, Mr. Gopherwood,
Gopherwood.
there's one thing I don't quite understand.
Babe, who is Gopherwood?
And what might that be?
My son.
My son.
What?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky, only to see them crash to the ground and die?
Talking in your sleep, birdie? Time to wake up.
What? What? Oh my god. What?
Huh? Need a hand?
Oh my god.
I'm still alive?
You are. Welcome to the land of exiles, babe.
Yeah. Happy about that.
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Choice?
You are aware of my plan and see through my act. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate?
Oh.
What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my
Oh,
side.
chosen.
Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
Hell yeah.
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Well, Sunday, we're gonna I'm sorry,
Fine.
babe. We're gonna
You
have to
don't
trust them.
Trust me. What you should trust is
Your sister.
the sense of justice inside of you.
Show me Robin first.
Fair.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
Huh?
What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak Family Head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
Yeah, and it's a lot of people.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar to all of you.
Rosalina and
Oh, welcome back, Ghosty.
Tiernan.
When
I
Penacony was
forgot
known as
I
a
made
frontier
it.
prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Astana, and their names deserve to be immortalized, not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy
Come on,
piece of
Bubs.
history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence.
Okay.
She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable.
Damn.
He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace. In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Asdana, Tiernan took up the way of the Trailblaze and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by the Swarm.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they
Yeah.
spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday.
Okay, interesting way for Gallagher to just join.
Again, everyone from the Astral Express.
Go ahead and tell us, Titty Man. What's going on? Speedy Hams.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy.
Enjoy your waffles,
let's talk about
Ghosty.
our business first. What do you say?
That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
Buy a body pillow. Honestly, a body pillow of either Gallagher or Aventurine would be great.
Look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
Right, but we don't know if it's good or bad.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything. The siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late. So it's only fair that I answer your questions. Before we begin,
Well, you can't have him.
Let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux
The
Reef,
founder?
the deputy of the Watchmaker, and the one who sent out that invitation.
Oh, wow.
As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
History fictionologist?
What breed is he?
So what? Everything you told us was made up?
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to
Yes, please.
I'm sure you're all wondering why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy, inviting different factions and stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony. Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you.
The Stellaron, of
The
course.
The Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means? I wish that were the truth.
It was being manipulated.
If that were the case, I wouldn't have invited all of you. The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island. To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron. And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get what I'm hinting at. In Asdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
The planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
It all started a long time ago, back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play. The Stellaron first entered the Asdana system during the war.
Oh my god, Japan would be
The
so
Nameless
good.
warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power, and most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives.
Like Sparkle.
The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With 2 of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines.
And he's, according to Snapchat, he's an Australian
His rivals
Kelpie.
saw an opportunity. By the time a representative from
Because
the Montour system's family arrived, the Watchmaker's
his siblings, none of them look anything
Stellaron
alike.
had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony. Those 3 eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor?
Uh-huh.
The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland? It's people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits.
Whoa.
With a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds
That's why
succumb,
Sparkle doesn't want anyone to
becoming
leave.
nourishment for the sweet dream. Confusion, laziness, and cowardice. Weaknesses that plague humanity were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one. Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose. At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata, and sought refuge in this chaotic realm. Over the years, I created a meme within this dream for our use. Dormancy. That's its real name. We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
Right.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster.
The German
and
Shepherds,
draw them
or
into Penacony to uncover the truth.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
Right.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
If that's the case, where is the Stellaron now?
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the
Right,
head
so
of the
Sunday
Oak
should
family,
know.
I'm sure he holds all the answers.
Okay.
As I suspected, the core of this issue lies within.
So the Watchmaker's legacy is a Stellaron? Is that what I'm understanding right now?
You all look quite serious.
Well, Mikhail, Watchmaker, if you could just show us, if you could just tell us, Mikhail, I know what you are. I know what you are. I know what you are, Mikhail. And I know you know everything. And you just don't know it. Yeah. But I know you do.
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
So you do. Where's it at, babe?
Is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
Of course. That makes no
As I
sense.
suspected. It's the embodiment of the family.
It's the only thing no one
The
can
edifice
reach.
that
It's so
first
far away.
materialized within the sweet dream. what turned Penacony into its current state.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
I knew it was the Dream Master, the
Well,
kind voice.
that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who
Really?
murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood
The
was my
second suspect.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me.
Yeah.
And I didn't want it all to end like this.
Well, he had ulterior motives, I feel like.
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony.
Yeah.
But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't use my voice to support an evil cause. I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself.
That's gonna be so awkward.
For the paradise
Wait,
in our
what?
dreams.
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams.
It tastes like a cop shop.
As the head of the Oak
I
family,
feel like waffles are low-key better than pancakes.
I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's
Personally.
promising future. Robin and I will head into the sweet dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly
Because
strayed
a
from the
waffle, you can like put stuff in a waffle, just like you can literally do everything you can with a waffle and a pancake. You can do all the same things, but a waffle will hold the syrup and not make a giant syrupy mess. And no, I'm just scratching my dog because he wants to be scratched and he keeps grabbing my hand to scratch him. I'm trying to see if he has like any rash or like anything where I'm scratching. But he doesn't. And you don't make such a syrupy mess with waffles. And waffles, you can kind of make them like a little toasty, so they have a nice little crunch if you want a little crunch to them, or if you want, you can do a lot with waffles. Okay.
I'll fight alongside you.
Like waffles are top tier.
We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold.
And don't even get me
make sure
started on
Mr.
French toast, because
Gopherwood
French
pays
toast is
for
above
his
all
blood debt.
of them.
The enemies you are about to face aren't like this old dog here, who can barely even bark. Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up?
French toast is top
Maybe,
tier.
just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
Let's just roll up to Gopherwood and let's just roll up.
Following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessor.
6
There's no
years.
reason to stop now.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Mr. Trailblazer?
Why is it all of a sudden she called me Mr. Trailblazer? Why am I a Mr. to March now?
Exactly.
Peace was never an option because violence is always the answer, period.
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf
Also, what
of
has
the
Acheron been
Astral
doing this whole time?
Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations. And could make all the difference if...
Explain, what do you mean decoration potential?
Thank you, Mr.
And are
Yang.
more sweet than waffles?
you all
No, you
very
can,
much.
it depends how you make your waffle.
The Charmony Festival is
You can
about
make
to
them
start.
the exact same.
Time is against us.
The only thing
We
that
must
changes
hasten.
is the shape.
Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations. I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous
We have
affair.
Misha. We're literally fine.
Huh? Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang?
We literally have Clocky and Misha and the
is
death
that Dream
meme
Master?
zone thing.
He's the leader of the families of Penacony, and he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him. Not to mention the Stellaron in his possession.
We're fine. It's
We
good.
must proceed with great caution.
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
You can summon black holes. What do you mean?
No, that won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although, I can't quite put
Imagine Sunday betrays
I have
us.
to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey.
No way. No way that happens.
You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right? May I borrow it for a moment?
The what? Oh, this thing. I forgot he gave that to us.
I knew it. As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter.
Evil Robin, no.
Right. He intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
Aventurine?
Oh wait, Aventurine's here, isn't he?
And what does he have to do with our mission to confront the Dream Master?
He's here. Because he
Remember what I said
died.
earlier?
Wouldn't he be
Working
here?
with the IPC is a way to keep the family in check. If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping for. The only question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status.
Right.
But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him. Getting the message across shouldn't be a problem.
Good luck to you, Welt.
Good luck to you.
Well,
you're leaving him alone?
You take care too. If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to seal the Stellar.
Also, we haven't gone back with...
Spoken like a true hero.
We haven't gone back with
Even
Boot
if
Hill
the
and
Dream
Don
Master
Hung.
is innocent, the family's corruption runs.
I forgot about them.
I won't make the same mistake Mikhail did. Let's wish him the best of luck.
What do you mean? Mikhail's with us.
Don't you have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the three nameless in Penacony. We've already collected intel about Rosalina and Tiernan, so the only one left is legwork. If I'm not mistaken, we've already met him somewhere, haven't we?
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer is pretty obvious. After all, I've hinted at it in
what?
quite an evident way. I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express. And I've seen
waffles
the great
are
effort
literally
you all put
way
into
better than
linking
pancakes, for
different
sure.
realms together across the cosmos. And now, after getting this far all in one piece, you have truly proven yourselves. Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
Yes.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
Of course, my reputation precedes me.
I don't know much about my life story, but I do
That's true. She doesn't know about her life story.
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend had fond memories from his time aboard the Express, which he reminisced on every time he had a good drink.
Gallagher was the nameless? Oh no.
He embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started. On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblaze. Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it.
Girl, what? I still don't know where the trash cans are.
again.
This opens.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do.
Mikhail?
I've kept my promise. Brought the future Trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. But I remember your last words. Don't let us down, old man.
What is happening?
What's happening?
I'm literally fucking March. Apparently I'm March. We're rising? This is the way into the theater?
Go
One more.
ahead. His resting place lies
You already knew that.
in the garden up ahead.
Duh.
The first and last nameless of Penacony.
The dream?
Mikhail Char Legwork.
Okay, yeah.
The watchmaker.
Mikhail was the last nameless. Wow, that's actually insane. So it's not. So Misha. So everybody, did everybody just overcook with Misha? Because Misha, some people can't see him. Because Misha's name translates to Mikhail. His name literally translates to Mikhail. So his spirit or his reincarnation, some shit, left him reincarnated? Oh my god. Look, it's not Misha's fault that Hoyoverse for some reason loves giving short blue-haired boys gay shorts. It's not his fault. Oh, his little roar when he talks about Misha. You're telling me there's nothing here. Okay. In a garden closes to the full moon in the water, an elderly man rests on a recliner enveloped in utter silence. Is it gonna look just like Misha? The hair color is kind of there.
Sure enough.
Nope.
The watchmaker is the third nameless.
I don't know who the
Even I
fuck
could
that
guess
is.
That one.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the nameless. After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some Trailblaze runes? Even more mysterious than me.
Well, let's have a look.
Okay. But we low-key still don't know what Gallagher is. I don't think they answered that, did they? Like, the man is made up of multiple people. But, like, what is he? He said he created this pigmentation, right? He created this pigmentation, but, like, what are you? I mean, aside from that, Amor. Thick and vicious. But this time you see nothing at all. How could this be? Try to focus and capture memories. Take a deep breath and try to read. No gentle laughter, no twinkling stars, no echoes of swords clashing, and most of all, no traces of Trailblaze. What?
Wait, what's going on? Seriously? There's nothing inside this dream bubble? How could a dream bubble be empty?
Maybe Misha has
Just
to
as I
activate it.
suspected. That old man always had this strange belief in the Nameless and the Trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive. I could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head.
It's like, how long has he been dead, quote
Empty
unquote?
dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism. That mischievous old man. Well,
What if Misha accidentally touched that dream bubble?
Behind anyway.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure.
Oh, there's a
Mikhail
bird right
has
there. How
left
the
us
fuck did I not see
most
that?
Precious thing of all.
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past. How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the Watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
Right, right.
Well, I'm a follower of the Enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything.
Wow.
That's why I understand what faith means in the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind.
I left behind Misha.
I'll leave it to you guys then.
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape sales store. It's for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
Girl, what?
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel.
Oh shit.
How may I help you?
Oh shit, oh shit.
Greetings. We're the Nameless from the Astral Express.
We're?
And we
Oh
like to
right,
check
he's
in.
using Don Hung to get in.
Astral Express? But I thought...
This is Don Hung, babe.
Yes, my companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Hung, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
What is he gonna say, that this is Pom Pom?
Your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plans.
Now the plans have changed again.
And you are...
I'm obviously Pom Pom, babe.
Me?
I fucking knew it.
Pom Pom.
I'm Pom Pom.
Who's also with the Astral Express.
I mean, he do be matching the color scheme of Pom Pom.
He's my fellow trailblazer. We responded to the family's invitation before he boarded the express, so he wasn't registered in your system. Is it possible to accommodate him as well?
Well, they barely let me in.
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days. Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just give me a second to contact your companions.
No
I'm sorry,
answer.
dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to reach the other members of the Astral Express.
Well, we're in the land of exiles.
What do you mean by unable to reach them?
Why hasn't he tried texting us
My
at all?
apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this.
You literally have our number.
The system indicates that those guests are still in the dreamscape.
How about this? Give me their room number, and we'll go check on them ourselves.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I need to verify both of your identities before I can share any guest information.
How about you just wake up someone? Let's say, Welt?
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening. It cannot be done without the proper clearance.
I love a bitch who stays to
So
policy.
nothing works, huh? What's your solution then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
I mean, they got couches.
Please be patient. We need to contact your companions in order to confirm your identities.
Oh, Himiko's coming out.
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
It seems so.
That sucks. This man, if he could curse, he would.
Personal.
He would use fuck in every sentence.
Go find someone else who can, okay?
Please calm down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr. Sunday, the Oak family head, personally handled this issue earlier.
And now you can't get in contact with him either.
Please wait a
Great,
moment
great,
while I
great.
contact him.
That's great.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, she's gonna get fired.
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact them on the express earlier, but they didn't respond.
The bitch fucker horse, hello?
Something doesn't seem right. I need to leave for a moment. You can stay here with the receptionist.
I don't know how much of a good idea that is, Don Hung.
Sure thing. Just don't keep me waiting forever.
Butterfinger. It hurt more than a butt stick on a stick.
I should give him some space.
I'm playing as
Stressing out
Boot Hill?
about it won't help anything.
What in the hell? Oops. Alright. Alright, Robin. I love you. So please come home.
Back already?
Oh.
Hasn't she returned yet?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm also not F2P in this game. I bought the battle pass twice. But that's all. I haven't done. I've never topped up. I've never done the welcome of this place, basically.
Wherever we go, all we see is people enjoying themselves. Definitely not a good sign.
I agree. Another unusual thing is that the Oak family is supposed to be in charge of organizing the council and managing everything inside and outside the dreamscape. However, I walked around the hotel, but didn't meet a single member of the Oak family on such an important day.
Right, because they got killed.
If I remember correctly,
well, I'll be forked.
The head of the Oak family is that Sunday guy, right?
We shouldn't linger here too long. Let's go back to the Express for now.
Not so fast. Have you ever robbed the IPC, bro?
Bro.
If you run away now, everyone will be chasing after you.
Are you suggesting we sit here and do nothing?
I wouldn't say do nothing.
Oh wait, where's Topaz?
But let's stay put.
Topaz is here. I forgot.
Even if the family has ulterior motives, they couldn't have anticipated us showing up here. We're the surprise factor for them. They don't want to attract unwanted attention from certain outsiders, so they won't do anything reckless. See? The IPC lackeys are keeping a close eye on this hotel.
If I were a family member, I'd find an official excuse and keep the surprise factors here. If we just wait here, that would be like walking into their trap.
Of course, we don't need to walk into their trap.
Oh right, he's teamed up with Black Swan.
If it turns out we won't be allowed to enter the dreamscape, she'll order a drink for me in the VIP lounge at the hotel. In reality,
a secret signal.
That's right.
What? Ghosty?
A concrete object can indeed help the memo keeper establish a connection with you. But Boot Hill, if you have more backup plans in the future, I hope you'll let me know in advance.
I'm sorry, but it's one of my quirks. I have too many unreliable friends. And if I reveal that I have backup plans, things can go awry. leave all backup plans completely useless.
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
I can tell you where we can find a chest
Where
though
my street
to
smart.
get there.
You're the lobby manager, right?
Not them going for the manager.
Yes, I am. How may I assist you?
Dennis, shut your.
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express. We wanted to check in, but there's something wrong with your system. The lady at the front desk said she would contact the manager, but now she's nowhere to be found. Now, we've been waiting here forever, without any food or water.
Man, what the fuck, man?
Fuck, man?
What the fuck?
Is this how the family
What the
treats its guests?
fuck, man?
Is this your idea of street smarts? Starting an altercation?
It's called standing up for your rights.
Oh my god, he's an American.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Please wait while we try to contact Mr. Sunday.
Yeah,
I'll
Nico?
arrange 2 premium seats in the VIP lounge so you can rest there while you wait.
Now, there's an American if I ever done seen one.
See? Just like that.
Just don't call yourself Nameless next time.
He's like, I do not want to be associated with you.
Or something else. Certainly worthy of...
Okay, so the rest of the chests are here.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, I have an order for a bottle of His Donna's White Oak. Can you help us find it?
Has Donna's White Oak? I think there might be a misunderstanding. We don't serve that here.
Well, y'all should.
Oh, no way. Are you sure you're not mistaken?
What the fuck, man?
If someone had reserved such a
What?
package, I would definitely remember it.
Y'all
It
serve
sells
that
for
here?
hundreds of thousands of credits per bottle, after all. I couldn't afford to cover for such an item if it were broken or lost.
That's strange. Well, could it be that the memo keeper couldn't afford it?
Then what should we do now?
No need to rush. Let's grab some drinks first.
What the fuck?
Maybe I arrived too early and she hasn't come.
Yeah, Nico?
Let's see what kind of juice malts you all have here. Well, give me a glass
Of course you'll have it
Hidden
neat,
Valley
no
40
ice.
years. I'll have it neat, no ice.
Well, that's the most expensive one on the list.
How much money you got? Because I'm not paying for that shit, okay? And you better have money.
It's on the house, anyway.
What?
What can I get for you?
On the house.
Anything you recommend is fine.
Then I would recommend today's special, Glass Village.
We never get the
It's
special.
classic Soul Glad mixed with Laboon juice.
I've
It's
learned that.
refreshing
Never
and
get the
suits your
special.
cool demeanor. Just 1 minute.
You finna get the most almost expired thing ever.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Ooh,
Bitch, what the hell?
the spot. Truly the finest sherry cask aged malt juice in the cosmos.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Is that really something that humans enjoy?
Well, he's half robot, so
Hey, this guy doesn't know anything at all.
As long as you're satisfied, dear guests, please enjoy.
you like the
Let's
scratches,
give the
Nico?
memo keeper another half system hour. If she doesn't show up, we'll need to come up with a new plan. In the meantime, let's take stock of the situation. What do you think?
You trying to bite me?
The situation is unclear. Something must have happened on the planet of festivities, but the public is unaware of it.
But somehow
Someone
Boo Hill's
in a
aware of it, but
position
it's because
of
he's
power
working with Black
within the
Swan,
family
right? We
must
haven't
be
seen her in a
covering it
while
up.
either.
It's unusual for the followers of the Harmony
Oh my
to invite
god,
other
she's
factions,
probably tussling with
let alone
Sparkle.
the IPC and the masked fools. If what you said about the Emanator of the Nihility is true, the situation in Penacony is a little complicated.
Oh right, and Acheron's, we don't know where she's at. Oh my god.
There's something else I'm concerned about. regarding Acheron.
Yes, Acheron, she was told to leave the dreamscape. I feel like instead of seeing Black Swan, okay, yeah, they're probably together. Black Swan and Acheron are probably together right now, and they're talking. And Acheron is preventing from Black Swan from helping Boot Hill because she knows Boot Hill is trying to come for Acheron. Oh my god.
As you know,
Because Acheron had to leave
the faction that follows the path of the hunt are some of the most
dreamscape.
dangerous folks in the cosmos to mess with. I mean, who in their right mind would impersonate the Xianzhou Alliance or the Galaxy Rangers? It's like asking for a death wish. Isn't there a saying among the Xianzhou people that the Rainbow Sect lets
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Talking. Do all the talking.
Well, you know
Nico.
what I mean. Even though the Galaxy Rangers have been out of sight for years, we've been keeping an eye on this region. Even the dumbest criminals know better than to mess with the Annihilation Gang, much less the Rangers.
HSR tier list.
But that Acheron lady, she doesn't seem like a lunatic at all.
Of
On the contrary, she's
outfits.
highly logical and organized. She knows exactly when to hold back.
Idle animation tier list.
And do you believe that someone like her would have an ulterior motive for impersonating a Galaxy Ranger?
I'm not entirely sure, but I do have my suspicions. Maybe she knows a Galaxy Ranger, or perhaps she's trying to lure us out for some reason, which I can't figure out.
Anyway, what worries me more are the anomalies within the family. They've summoned followers from various paths.
So Jing Yuan was in the commercial. When the fuck does
How
Jing Yuan
generous
show
such a
up?
gesture is, this move seems highly unusual. Unless the invitations weren't sent by them. If that's the case, it's even more intriguing that the family insists on organizing the Charmony Festival, despite the chaos.
Because it's Sparkle. Sparkle's organizing it all right now.
Strings. You find it beyond human understanding because it wasn't arranged by humans at all. People do stupid things out of irrational impulses. They abandon their principles when self-interest
The live
is
concert?
involved. They believe in things they know.
What
they
is? What did I say?
Fudge. They even break their own rules. But eons don't. They stick to their determined path and never turn back, even if they reach a dead
No,
end.
wasn't it because he's part of this quest? Have you finished the quest more?
You think Shipei's will is behind all this?
Is he not part of this quest? Because I thought he was going to be a part of this quest.
It may not necessarily be Shipei, but there's definitely some higher entity involved. I know it may sound pessimistic, but if human free will were reliable, why would we even need Galaxy Rangers?
True.
It's much simpler when you boil it down to the eons and paths. Like how Lon always follows the path of the hunt, or how the Express stays true to the Trailblaze despite Akavili's disappearance.
Akavili is the Eon
But in my
of the
opinion,
Trailblaze path.
Akavili's fall holds significance for the Nameless.
Oh, so you're saying the Nameless now have to take responsibility for their own choices because their absolutely right leader is gone?
Exactly. I believe the purpose of the journey isn't just about following a path that's always considered absolutely right. It's more about doing your best to choose the right path for yourself among countless possibilities, even with limited insight and judgment.
I don't know what you've been through, but I agree that people must take responsibility for their choices, because no one else can do it for them.
True.
That's why the Galaxy Rangers need to uncover the imposter and figure out her true intentions. Just in case, I have a backup plan if the Memo Keeper doesn't show up. This is my final backup.
We're just gonna run and check every single room.
You sure have a lot of cards up your sleeve.
Well, going back to my old career would make things a lot easier. By the way, when you were walking around the hotel, did you happen to see any important-looking guests?
What's your plan?
It's simple. We just
Grab some
hostages and use them as bargaining chips with the family. Or maybe we can even take their identities.
No need for that. We'll return to the Express.
He is always so down for the extreme.
Wait, are you getting scared? Draw your weapon. Let's make a big scene.
Oh my god, he's so extra. I like low-key love it.
Esteemed guests, would you like to cancel that Asdana's White Oak you just ordered?
Huh? As Donna's White
Oh,
Oak?
Black Swan's here.
Didn't you just say?
Ha ha. Looks like you are a bit intoxicated, esteemed guests. You ordered a bottle of Asdana's White
Are you
Oak
going,
just
Nico?
a moment
I mean,
ago.
Ketchum, are you going?
Whoop. Looks like your memo keeper friend has finally arrived.
Wow, she's here.
Right. Sorry, my
About
memory's not
good timing too. Well, fuck me.
too many modifications and all. Anyway, let me check. Well, fork me. It says Donna's White Oak, all right. And there's a note. I'll be waiting for you on the Astral Express.
Black Swan's on the Astral Express? What the fuck?
That's her message to you. She knew the hotel wasn't safe.
How'd she get on?
suggested we find another place.
We need better security for the train. Because how did he get on and now Black Swan got on? Nico!
So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Then it almost knocked over the whole laptop.
You're back? Two guests just boarded saying they were looking for Boot Hill, so I told them to wait in the parlor car.
Two guests? Oh my god, Acheron and Black Swan.
Two guests?
They're both here.
Two. Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral Express, but sneaking in like that, you have no regard for etiquette.
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my
Are they about to
part.
fight on the fucking train? Because I feel like he's not
assumed
gonna
you were already
hesitate.
acquainted with the garden. Given the chaotic situation in Penacony, the Nameless are the only ones we can truly trust right now.
You are the memo keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boot Hill, this is our first face-to-face meeting. I hope you enjoyed that bottle of Astana's White Oak. You sure have a refined taste.
Finally, Memo Keeper. Well, let's cut to the chase. Spill everything you know.
Oh yeah, Amor, here, before
That's
I forget,
precisely
because
what I intend to
Ghosty
do.
reminded me earlier.
But before that,
If you would like to
please
join
allow me
the
to
Discord I
introduce
finally
myself.
made.
My name is Black Swan, and I serve the Garden of Recollection as a memo keeper. As for
I feel like he's gonna
Acheron's
literally
story,
bust out his gun and shoot.
I'm sure she knows it better than I do.
Greetings. I'm Acheron.
What? You Garden of Recollection shirtbag.
He
betrayed
literally
me.
is cursing. He's literally censoring.
I
Oh my
apologize
god, that's
that she
crazy.
did that at my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family. Thankfully, this memo keeper came to my aid and helped me escape their surveillance unnoticed.
Nice.
To be honest, it was more like stalking than helping. And the process was far from unnoticed. But we did escape.
They did.
I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals, namely all of you.
All of you, including Boot Hill.
Son of a nice lady. You think I'm dumb or something? How about this? I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets spill out. Then, we can talk about trust.
I knew he was gonna bust that gun
Doesn't
out.
have to be like that. I'm willing to
And
answer
if he
all your
shot,
questions, but not right now.
if he shot
If the cover
her,
hadn't been blown,
he
we
would
might have
literally
had more
slice
time, but
the
at
bullet.
moment, we don't have any other options.
No other options? What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety. I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
We're gonna go pick up.
This passenger is requesting.
We're gonna go pick up Jing Gwen.
She's not a threat and seems to be telling the
We're gonna go pick him up. We're scooping Jing
I've
Gwen.
briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Dan Heng. Please rest assured, your
Stop,
nameless
stop,
companions
stop,
are
stop,
safe,
stop, stop.
but they need
Everybody
our
calm
help.
down. Everybody calm down. Jing
As for
Gwen is
Boot
coming.
Hill, you may have guessed. I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other. So this was the only way I could reach out to you.
His eyebrow is raised.
Only by doing this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger.
You can see his
and fulfill
eyebrows.
a long-standing promise. To return his relics to their rightful owner.
His relics.
Someone once told me that every rainfall is like a gift from the heavens, a sign of their mercy upon the world. Raindrops are said to be the tears of the gods, shed in response to the sorrows of the world. Their constant pouring is a reminder that the gods haven't abandoned
I
us
think we
yet.
heard this already in the last patch.
So,
but now she's like telling it.
how long has this rain
Yeah,
been
this.
going on for?
What the fuck is that?
I used to believe, just like you, that it would eventually stop.
Decades passed.
And decades passed.
Oh my god, what?
And in the end,
it doesn't even matter. I'll stop.
Faded away before the rain did. Looks like the god you mentioned doesn't exist after all.
Oh, those are hands.
Well, let me share a story with you. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves.
Like those shadows on the ocean.
Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstriders, they emerge from the depths of IX, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeating the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they were once my dear companions.
A group of Galaxy Rangers.
A group of Galaxy Rangers.
Are you
Yes?
watching over them?
Watching over them? No. I'm guiding them toward transcendence. It was a brutal war. A crusade that shook the universe. The universe witnessed the fall of Zulo, the Lord Ravager, But it came at a price. A price so hefty that only those who were there still remember.
How did you know,
The
Ghosty?
unwavering
Hey,
determination
be
of
right
the
back. I have to
Hunt
feed him, actually.
followers persists even in death. So someone must die.
Okay, Nico, I'm about to get your food,
souls
okay?
To their life beyond. They were heroes in their time, and they shouldn't be reduced to mere puppets of nihility.
Stop the music. We gotta get back to it. We gotta get back to it. We gotta get back. Go get back.
As for me,
We're back. We're back.
I've suffered too many losses on
Hey.
the battlefield to
Hey.
advance any further.
Hey. Hey.
And that makes me the most
That's why I stopped.
fitting person to carry out.
I'm eating
this
Panda
task.
Express now.
But you know, these sin thirsters, they're not who they used to be.
Does this seem pointless to you? Well, some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless.
I can help you.
For what?
Well, what you gonna do?
For the meaning of the nihility. That's what I've been seeking.
Not only pandas. I'm
I
eating
see.
red pandas.
After all, this realm is off limits to ordinary souls, right?
Oh hell no, that's a chile. I'm not eating that.
Stranger.
That's actually
I wish that you find what you seek.
self-murder.
Before we part ways, I have one more question.
Go ahead.
It
Macaron?
is true that their actions and even their entire lives may seem pointless from our perspective. But if, and it's just an if this is what the departed ones expected, should we try to change it?
A good question. And a profound one. I don't
You bitch.
What I do know is that one day
I was literally side eyeing my thing and I was like, who the fuck's out there?
when I bid farewell to this world, someone will stand at my grave.
Pull up and square up.
Place a bouquet of
Go
flowers
ahead.
on it.
Oh, we're back to Robin. Oh, you mean we're back to Sparkle.
When I appeared as a child, my speech, mindset, and soul reflected immaturity and innocence. As I grew into adulthood, I left behind my childlike side.
I humbly request your blessings, esteemed
Wait!
advocate of Sheep.
Wait. Got this screenshot. My god, my man. The music. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're saying. Corinthians? What is that? Oh, a Bible verse. Fun fact, I've actually never read the Bible. $13.11 from the Bible. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're saying. $13.11, babe. What? I thought $13.11. I assumed Bible, which apparently was not correct.
Come to me, my kinship. I have sought their presence with us.
As you wish. I have faithfully served the Alfalfa family for nearly a decade, promoting the path of the harmony to the best of my ability. However, I made a mistake yesterday. While I was preparing dinner for the family head, I accidentally dropped a prepared dish on the floor.
Oh.
Out of laziness, I lied and claimed that everything was ready.
Oh.
Although the head has dismissed me as punishment, it has been tough to sleep with the guilt still gnawing at me, as I worried that the seeds of evilness may have taken root in my soul. So, I confess to you now to seek atonement for my sins.
Do you sincerely repent and vow to change your ways?
Yes.
Have you examined your soul?
Sunday's a
and
priest?
confessed all your sins?
What the fuck?
Yes.
Sunday's actually father.
Are you willing to accept the process of atonement?
Yes.
Very well. Show your dedication and goodwill to the family, and you shall be reinstated among them. Now, please, leave in peace.
Oh, praise Sheepy. And thank you.
Yeah, a
esteemed
choir.
advocate.
You mean a chair?
Next, please step forward.
Who said that?
I wholeheartedly confess to you. Please,
My
pardon
seat.
my sins.
I'll see myself out. I gotta go.
Rest assured,
I gotta
I have
go.
implored their presence to be with us. As long as you are sincere, absolution will be granted.
Oh, great. You know, I arrived in Penacony as a stowaway. I sold everything to get a ticket. My house, my land, and...
Or what?
My 2 children.
Multiple.
I see. Please, go on.
My children were starving, and I hoped they'd have a chance at survival if they became slaves here. If
A couch is
I
a
can
multi-seater.
strike it rich here, I'll lift them out of that situation.
No,
and give them
Sunday's a chair
life
and
they deserve.
Gallagher is a couch.
But the Bloodhound family got wind of it. They're on my tail, hunting me down. I thought I could bring my kids here. It was all my fault. All my fault.
The family is ready to forgive all sinners. I'll ask the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. You don't need to live in fear anymore.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
But the question is, does he actually do it?
My children.
Or does he just tell them he's gonna
make
tell them
part
to
of the
stop,
family.
but doesn't?
Praise the harmony.
Should we praise it?
Please step forward.
Hey, long time no see, Mr. Sunday.
Well, they know it's
the
Sunday.
Most esteemed individual in Penacony, and the next leader of the Oak family, right?
I have sought their presence with us. Let us proceed.
Sure, let's just get this over with. I have sinned, please forgive me. I wasted half a pizza at breakfast, and a bottle of Soul Glad. That's it, nothing more. Can we wrap this up? I've got a robo
You don't sound very...
Do you seek to atone for your sins through good deeds?
You don't sound very regretful.
My sins? Wow, starting to sound like a saint, huh?
No, he's an
Let
enigmator.
me tell you something. Neither the family nor you have the right to judge me. You think
Then why'd you
nobody
show
knows
up?
what your precious
Literally, why
family
would you
has
show up
done?
then?
About the watchmaker? Huh? Don't kid yourself, Featherbrain. Those dream chasers might be fooled by your act, but don't fool yourself.
Why would you show up if you didn't want to do this?
Before you start spouting off your holy verses, answer me this. Where does the power of the Oak family come from?
Yeah, he's an enigmator.
And your power?
Yeah, he follows
What makes you
the
think you can
enigma
sit
thing.
there all high and mighty, looking down on everyone else? Well, I've spent enough time in confession today to enter the Harmony's paradise, right?
I see what you're saying.
Then I'll take my leave. Good luck with your election, and don't make me regret my investments in you.
But it doesn't explain the wings on. It doesn't explain the wings on Robin.
Oh, revered triple-faced soul, hear my doubts. Who can judge the strong when their power hides their crimes? Who can vouch for the weak when they will pay any price to survive? Who can comfort the purest souls when even they get led astray? If the strong defending the weak is truly the foundation of paradise, then who is responsible for the suffering and anguish in this wretched world?
Okay, I'm glad to see. I am really glad to see that Sunday isn't bad. Just for a second, I was a little scared.
I'm fine. I've been working long hours, and I just made a trip to Dreamflux Reef and back. So, I'm a bit out of sorts.
I don't think he's going mad, but he's like
It'll
losing
be
it.
over
Like he's
before
losing
we
his patience and like his hope in the world.
You've been
No
working
way.
non-stop on the Charmony Festival, Mr. Sunday, and no one.
And like there's
could
been a
have
lot
predicted
going
this
on.
incident. Even if the
Like for us, it's
Starrun
been
does pose a grave
months
threat,
apart,
I
but
still feel
for
sorry
them,
all the
it's been
trouble you
hours.
No need to worry about troubling anyone. The Charmony Festival was meant to spread joy and harmony across the cosmos. But now that we know the truth, I'm afraid we'll have to cancel it.
Well, you better go find Sparkle and let her know.
It's our wish to make everyone happy, so we'll do our best to explain everything to the Dream Master. I'm sure he'll understand. Even if the negotiation does not go smoothly, I'll refuse to go on stage. Without the Chord Master, the Harmonious Choir would not arrive, and the Charmony Festival would be just a grand performance, and nothing more.
I'm relieved to see your determination. You know, since arriving in Penacony, we haven't had any contact with this Dream Master himself. I'd heard of the heads of the 5 major lineages, but the Dream Master is a mystery to me.
The Dream Master rarely grants an audience, even for us. But, given the urgency of the situation, he's agreed to meet us in person.
Perhaps you'll be the first guest to meet the Dream Master in years, Mr. Yang.
Let's hope we can reach a consensus that satisfies everyone.
Indeed. Let us hope so.
It's about time. We'll have to get ready for the meeting. I apologize for any inconvenience caused by the urgency.
Don't worry. I'll be waiting here.